what she said I did. I don't even know the woman. I don't know anything about her. I don't even know where the restaurant is or was. And if you look at this situation, you'll see that because I'm 11 points ahead, 10 or 11 points ahead, this race being just 28 days off, that this is a political maneuver. It has nothing to do with reality. It's all about politics. I'd like to let my wife make a few statements.
I've been married to this man for 32 years. We've been together for 33 altogether. He has never one time lifted a finger to me. He is the most gentle, most kind man that I have ever known in my life. He's godly. He's loving, and everybody in this community knows it. These are our church members. These are our family. These are our friends. These are people that know him just like I do. These things are false, and it's ugly. It's the ugliest politics that I've ever been in my life.
Judge Moore, Beverly Young Nelson says she'll testify under oath.
Judge, could you tell us, do you know any of the people that have accused us? Do you deny knowing any of them? Okay, you saw.
I'm also disturbed by an article on AL.com headline, Gadsden's locals say Moore's predatory behavior at mall restaurants not a secret. Just read you some of it. Roy Moore's penchant for flirting with teen girls was, quote, common knowledge and not a big secret around Gadsden, according to some area residents. And they quote several people on the record. These stories have been going around this town for 30 years, says Blake Usry, who grew up in the area and lives in Gadsden. Nobody could believe they hadn't come up yet. Usry, a traveling nurse, said he knew of several of the girls that Moore tried to flirt with. Quote, it's not a big secret in this town about Roy Moore. That's why it's sort of frustrating to watch the public disbelieve the women who've come forward, he said. The mall opened with great grand fare in 1974. Had a movie theater, a lounge, drugstore, restaurants, including Morrison's cafeteria. Wendy Miller told the Washington Post that she was 14 and working as Santa's helper at the Gadsden Mall in 1977 when Moore first spoke to her and told her she looked pretty. Keep in mind that Moore's in his 30s at this point. 2 years later, when she was 16, he asked her out on dates, although her mother wouldn't let her go. Quote, he would go and flirt with all the young girls. It seemed like every Friday or Saturday night, you'd see him walking around the mall like the kids did, end of quote. I'm skipping around. 5 other current and former Etowah, I hope I'm pronouncing that county correctly, Etowah County residents who spoke to AL.com with similar accounts. Quote, him liking and dating young girls was never a secret in Gadsden when we were all in high school, says Cheryl Porter. In our neighborhoods up by Nocula Falls, we heard it all the time. Even people in the courthouse knew it was a well-known secret. It's just sad how these girls who accuse Moore are getting hammered and called liars, especially Lee Korfman, close quote. And there are several others. We'll put it up on LarryElder.com. We come back. Jeff Sessions responds to the allegations made against Judge Roy Moore, as does Mitch McConnell. 888